No year was wetter than 2011 in central Ohio during the past 130 years of record keeping. Ohio had its wettest spring, which prevented many farmers from planting their crops until early June, bookended by the wettest fall on record, bogging down harvest operations. 10% of the corn was still in the fields New Year's weekend.
We're set up for some disappointment because of the damage we did.
I visited Fred Yoder's farm in Union County last spring along the Big Darby, which was still above flood stage. He says farmers are hoping now for a prolonged hard freeze with a few thaws to help drain and solidify the soil.
One of the things that happened this fall during the harvest is we did enormous damage to our fields with climbing in there in the combine and getting in those fields when it was wet. We made lots of ruts.
Yearly rain totals were stunning southeast of Columbus, ranging as high as 67 inches at Whitehall and 70 inches near Pickerington, 15 inches higher than the record-breaking 55 inches at Port Columbus. But there is an upside to all that rain.
Particular well is 2 feet above what we saw at the same time last year.
Which is like money in the bank as the water table recharges during winter, especially if we hit a dry period.
42% of Ohioans rely on groundwater for their water usage, and currently we are seeing groundwater levels that are above normal statewide.
Bob Davis, who operates the Central Ohio Rain Gauge Network, says the biggest concern with the surface freezing is a heavy runoff.
Flooding problem could be an issue in February or any time during the spring. Once we have saturated soil conditions, they tend to stay saturated in the wintertime.
Meteorologist Ben Gelber, NBC4, Columbus.